Dear Comrade Mielikov, Comrade Agents, thank you for coming. Here's what we know so far. 10 years ago, the United States government covered up an invasion by an alien race known as Furons. The primary agent was this Furon, Cryptosporidium 137. Dangerous, unpredictable, now deceased.
So, what is being problem?
The problem, Comrade, is that Furons can clone themselves and pose convincingly as human. And they've used these abilities to put Cryptosporidium 138 into the White House.
Then the American people are not noticing?
Right. Pull the other one. Even worse, this new crypto clone contains pure Furon DNA harvested from human brains by Orthopox 13, mastermind of the invasion. He also bears a mysterious new mutation referred to only as the package. These aliens pose a dire threat to the Soviet Union, comrades. And so, must be destroyed. As we speak, President Crypto is in Bay City attending a youth cultural festival.
And Orthopox?
Conducting experiments in the Furon mothership. Savages. Degenerates. There's only one way to deal with such men. Revolution.
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
Greetings, comrade. Mother Russia sends her regards.
You expect me to beg, human?
No, little Furon. I expect you to die.
Mine's big. Get down from there!
Come in, Crypto! Are you receiving? The mothership has been destroyed! You must come to my aid immediately! Follow the distress beacon to my location! Crypto! These KGB agents are trying to fricassee my motherboard! Hurry up!
What is this? Some sinister... Enough! What the...
Crypto! The mothership has somehow been destroyed! And I've been blown to smithereens! Luckily, I was able to download a copy of my exquisite mind into this holopox unit just before the ship exploded.
Gee, that is lucky. Virtual pox, huh? Kinda constricting, ain't it?
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
I need to bring in some big guns. Know where I can get my hands on some...
I did manage to jettison some data cores before the mothership was hit. You might be able to recover some weapons from them, if you can find any. But it certainly won't be easy.
Okay, so, where are the data cores?
That's just it! They could have entered the atmosphere at any time, in any place, and therefore landed anywhere on the planet. I've managed to locate only one. It was ejected after my holopox unit, so it landed quite nearby.
Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but scout the area and find that data core.
Soviets are going to be a bigger headache than I thought. Crypto, come and see me when you've finished whatever it is you're doing. They have a plan.
Well, it's better than arrows. You think we got
Well, that wasn't a complete disaster. Now get back here. We have much to discuss. And by discuss, I mean I have your new order.
I don't understand it. We blew that alien spacecraft out of the sky, and yet the shriveled geriatric one somehow survived. These Jopas must be harder to kill than we thought.
I spit on them. Pah!
Nonetheless, inform the Kremlin we shall proceed with the operation as planned. Tell them we need as much Revelade as they can ship, as quickly as they can ship it.
Da, Agent Orenchov.
And our American distributor?
He suspects nothing. In fact, he seemed quite enthusiastic about the whole idea. He thinks he'll be spreading revolution in a paper cup.
And so he will, but not, I think, the sort he expects. Idealists.
I spit on them. Pah!
Stalin, he understood. Ideas may start revolutions, but guns and gulags finish them. Well, no matter. Soon the citizens of Bay City will be embarking on a very bad trip.
Jeez, boss, my head's still spinning. What the hell's going on around here? Why are those Ruskies gunning for us?
Frankly, I'm more concerned with how the KGB managed such a successful twin strike. They're not usually so organized. We need to find them, Crypto, before they spring any more surprises.
I should have known. The drugs, the alcohol, the loose chicks, the signs, they were all there. It's obvious those hippies were trying to lure me in, so I'd let my guard down. Nice try, hippies. But I'm not just any mindless hedonist. I'm the best! Don't worry, Pox. I've got this covered. I'll wipe out every one of those bastards for what they did to my guns, and you.
Slow down, Crypto. I doubt hippies had much to do with ambushing you and destroying the mothership.
Oh, damn.
On the other hand, their brains don't provide much usable DNA anyway. So knock yourself out, if you're so inclined.
Jeez, Pox, my head's still spinning. What the hell's going on around here? Why are those Ruskies gunning for us?
Frankly, I'm more concerned with how the KGB managed such a successful twin strike. They're not usually so organized. We need to find them, Crypto, before they spring any more surprises.
Okay, so what? I just start knocking on doors and doing the slice and dice?
You do not! The KGB are hardly likely to hang around if you just start indiscriminately blowing away humans.
Yeah, well, I was just brainstorming.
Well, stop! I've done a little research in the criminal files of the local constabulary. Apparently, there's one informant in Bay City who always knows what's going down on the streets. They call him the Freak.
The Freak, huh? Yeah, I've heard about him. Cat's got connections all over town. He's kind of a burnout, though. From what I hear, he doesn't even need drugs anymore. He lives in his own personal mental lava lamp. But if any of those stinky monkeys knows what the KGB are up to, I bet he does.
And I suggest you locate him and find out what he knows.
All right, enough chit-chat. I'm off to find her little hippie friend, the Freak.
Try this at home. Come on, you're so fuzzy. Got the music. Oh, thank God.
Police dispatch, is this an emergency?
All clear.
Roger that. Stand down!
Nasty. That's why I won't drop acid.
Fine, be right here.
What the?
What's wrong with me? I can't get no girl with action. Maybe I'll ask the Freak for some tips when I get back to the park. He has to fight the chicks off. Of course, he's also their dealer.
but I'm a dancer.
Hey there, Moondoggy. I'm looking for a dude with his ear to the street. The kids call him the Freak.
You found him, but I'm all tapped out, man. The heat's coming down on me, you know. Try me next week.
Well, what I need is information. What do you know about the Ivans in the cheap suits who crashed our party?
You mean those KGB cats? Yeah, those dudes are straight, all right. They make Jack Lord look like Abby Hoffman. Only they didn't crash, man. They were invited.
Who invited the KGB to harsh our buzz?
From what I hear, it was that cat who leads the commune. I don't know his real name, but he calls himself Coyote Bongwater, which is pretty righteous. Supposedly, he's like this master of tantric meditation and spiritual healing. All I know is Cat's got the chicks eaten out of his hookah.
Okay, you piqued my interest. Where do I find Coyote Bongwater?
Well, from what I hear, he's kind of paranoid. He doesn't hang out at the park for long. I heard he's got a pad someplace, but I don't know where. What I do know is he's cutting into my livelihood. Dude's been handing out this new turn on, a drink like in a can. He calls it Revelade. Ain't that a bitch? If you want him, that's your it. Find some Revelade and you'll probably find Coyote Bongwater.
What's in this Revelade stuff?
He claims it's like an all-natural elixir that enhances your cosmic awareness or something. Bongwater says it's the first shot in the global revolution against the man.
Great. Like the monkeys aren't revolting enough already. Thanks, Freak. I gotta go find Coyote Bongwater. I can't believe I just said that.
Murphy, I'm warning you, I ain't in the mood. See, kid?
Space Venus!
Don't screw with me, Jerry. I'm tripping.
Oh, God.
Run for your lives! It's the IRS!
What's that?
Is it the...
I say toss that Lenny Bruce in jail and throw away the key.
Che Guevara is so foxy. If only I could wear him on a t-shirt.
Somebody there? Hey, that feels neat. Dance to the music!
And next week, we'll start one-on-one Shakti tutoring. I'll be giving each of you private, hands-on instruction in Kriyanish Pati, the highest state of tantric arousal. These sessions can run 10 hours. So eat a good breakfast. That's it for today. Remember, wherever you go, I'll be there. The shine in your Japan, the sparkle in your China.
Bodhisattva, Bodhisattva.
Ah! Goddamn flashbacks.
Guess again, sunshine. Nice little setup. Guns, cheap Russian booze, teenage bra-burning hippie chicks. Man after my own heart, if I had one.
Then join us. We're about to free the people of this city. Soon they'll see the truth and embrace our beautiful new utopia. The Bay City Super Organic Communal Collective and Compost Farm. Are you with us, man?
Am I with you? Dude, you're bogarting the brain stems. I'm gonna have to kill you.
Kill me?
Run along, comrade. My men can handle these.
Pacifist. What a crunk.
Bongwater is being in danger. Get him out of here, now!
It's under control.
Houston, get down!
Hey, he's Houston. I feel is corruption shaken up? You think we cannot?
Get away, you idiot!
How's it hanging, freak? Listen, I need a little more info.
All right, but hurry it up, will ya? You're making me nervous.
Here's the thing. I found Bongwater, but he got away before I could ice him.
Whoa. I don't know, man. You didn't tell me you were gonna get violent.
You didn't ask. Smart hippie.
Okay. Maybe I've heard some things. He's gone underground and come up with a new plan to distribute his Revelade.
Great. What's that wacko up to now?
Get this. Somehow he got his hands on a whole bunch of blimps.
Blimps? What's he gonna do? Start a tire company?
It's not what's on the outside, man. It's what's on the inside. Gas. He's gonna gas the whole city with Revelade.
Wow, that's so wild it might just work. Well, I'll tell you this. Bongwater's been drinking his own Revelade if he thinks his scheme's gonna work.
Whatever. Hey, you coming to Jade's party?
What? No, I'm gonna blow up Bongwater's blimps full of Revelade. Didn't you hear me?
Easy, man. Mellow out.
What am I doing talking to this creep? Pox, we got a situation here. Bongwater must be drinking his own product. The freak says he's planning to fumigate Bay City with giant blimps full of Revelade gas.
Great galaxies! That's so moronic it just might work!
So let's get flying, huh? I'm itching for some serious payback.
Not so fast, my ultraviolet minion. My scan of the engine core has revealed some critical damage.
Ah, crap.
The good news is ancient Furon landing beacons were left here eons ago during the war with the Martians. If you can find and activate one of those beacons, you'll be able to summon your saucer.
Neat trick. And then I kick a little monkey ass.
Ooh.
Stop. Bad trip, man. Bad trip.
Amuse thy languid Furon god, zap my idol with bolts of electricity. Attend the holy syllables of the great Archvoodle. Landing zone activated.
Just a second.
Good work getting the saucer here, Crypto!
No sweat. It needs to be aired out every 5,000 parsecs or so.
It appears the saucer took a hit. Or 12, on the way here.
No, don't say it.
I'm afraid we can't possibly take off until the engine is repaired.
Ah, man.
Containing repair parts you can use to get the saucer up and flying. Once you're in the air, you can blow up blips to your heart's content.
Gotcha. I'll snatch up those repair pods and swing back to the saucer. Oh, yeah. It's payback time. That's not your property.
Are you alright? So this is what... Give me my crap. I think I'm gonna hurl.
What's up, Tiger Lily?
Only making things worse. I got a gun.
Very funny.
Nobody there like Korean War?
Rob the private.
I've got frost to burn.
You throw like a girl.
Right on. Time to boogie.
Just in time, Crypto! Bombwater has launched his blimps at the city! You must stop them from polluting the air with Revelade! Here we go, Crypto! The blimps have entered the city! Oh, it's on! I'll be monitoring the level of Revelade in the atmosphere. But you better destroy those blimps quickly, Crypto! Because if the Revelade level reaches 100% saturation, our Bay City brain farm will be turned into a useless den of unmotivated degenerates sitting in front of their TV screens twiddling their thumbs. Look alive, Crypto. Here comes another wave of those infernal blimps. Another squadron of blimps is closing on your position. Oh, I can't watch. Thank God, Voodoo, I have no eyes. We need to take out the supply. Go talk to the freak and find...
You alright, man?
Just tell me where Bongwater is so I can whack him and get back to making hot monkey love. When you're packing a new Ferrari, you don't want it gathering dust in the garage. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. And Bongwater? What can I say, man? Nobody's seen the dude. Well, nobody except Prudence, I guess.
Who's Prudence? His insurance broker?
Ah, dear Prudence. No, she's Bongwater's new protege. Kind of a revolutionista in training. Anybody knows where Bongwater's at? It'd be Prudence.
He sounds like a real firecracker. Maybe I should introduce myself. All right, I'm off to introduce myself to Prudence, see if I can convince her to give up Bongwater. Guess I better take it easy on those hippies at the park. Last thing I need is Prudence Kane's rich publisher daddy calling up the chief and chewing my ass out.
Easy. I know Kung Fu.
Brothers and sisters, children of the revolution, this is the dawning of the age of aquariums. My name is Prudence Kane. Like me, many of you joined the American Liberation Front as a way of getting back at your rich suburban parents for subjecting you to an adolescence of obscene luxury.
Look, Princess, we ain't here for the opening act. Where's Coyote Bongwater?
Sadly, our leader, Coyote Bongwater, cannot be with us today because he is setting in motion a grand design to transform this entire city into a countercultural utopia. Bay City is about to become one big, happy commune. Suck on that, Daddy.
You gotta be kidding me. That patchouli-reeking nutbag, he makes the rest of you hippies look lucid.
Okay, I'll give you the patchouli, but our beloved leader is not a nutbag. He is a cosmic visionary, a love child of the revolution, wise in the ways of political, spiritual, and sexual healing.
He's a stinking monkey with delusions of grandeur, or a crook, or both.
He is not. He's a great man.
Stinky monkey.
Great man.
Stinky minky.
Great man. Ah!
Easy, princess. Pop another Valium. All right, so what's Bongwater up to this time?
So how can Coyote Bongwater possibly free the minds of a whole city the same way he freed our minds with Revelade?
How did I know that was coming? Revelade sounds yummy to the tummy, so where do I get me some?
That's the best part! Our brothers and sisters are about to deliver the final batch of Revelade to our leader, Coyote Bongwater! He's gonna pour it into the bay! Soon the masses are gonna be begging us to lead them in revolution!
Those Revelade trucks could be a serious pain in my ass, and I haven't blown anything up for at least 10 minutes.
Much like a figurative transforming robot, there's more to this guy. This Revelade isn't a coincidence. It's an attack! Take out those trucks immediately!
fire! This does! I look like knock it off the fire! You get down!
Excellent work taking out those trucks, Crypto. Now, by analyzing their route, I determined that their destination was the old fort on the hill. All water must be over there somewhere.
Buzz?
Crypto! Take out that psychedelic sociopath and save the hippies of Bay City for our experiment!
Right on. Now's my chance to nail that sleazy weasel once and for all.
Feed your head! My brain over broken!
Revolution is coming, man!
I can feel my mouth! Pass it this way, man! Watch me fly! No need for violence. Let me take you down, cause I'm going down.
Get easy. Everything's cool.
Sid Barrett was right. Feed your head! Feed your head! Watch it, Maxwell.
Either part of the solution or part of the problem, and you're part of the problem!
Let me take you down, cause... You got
Agent Orangeoff, come in. I failed. You'll have to start the revolution without me. Yet? But...
This city is useless to us now. I mean, have you seen these people? They make the students in Prague look like a meeting of the Politburo. We shall destroy this degenerate city and return to the Soviet Union with the spacecraft fragments we have managed to retrieve.
But what about freeing America from the tyranny of capitalist consumerism?
Do not despair, comrade. The party will long remember your efforts to cripple your decadent nation. You shall not have died in vain. Orange out.
But... No! No! I wanted to save America, not destroy it! Oh, man! What have I done?
Excuse me. Sometimes it's kinder just to put 'em down.
Those sneaky Soviets! But where would they have gotten the technology?
Oh god. Shh.
Hey, look! It's John.
Wow. So, our Furon god is buried in effigy all over Earth, huh? Who'd have thunk?
Ah, yes. Arkvoodle of the Sacred Crotch. Prodigious in size, legend in potency and stamina. You put me in mind of him, Crypto, with your new clone's pure Furon DNA and restored genitalia. Yes, you are the spitting image of... Good gonads! The prophecy!
What? What prophecy?
It foretells the coming of a savior who will reassert the sexual dominance of the Furon race. 'Tis written in the holy book of Pudenda. And lo, a son of Arkvoodle shall rise newly born. To prepare ye for that day when Arkvoodle shall come again.
Wait a minute.
It sounds incredible, I know. But Crypto, what if it's true? What if you're the one?
I did take a red pill this morning. Okay, just for the sake of argument, let's say you're right. How the hell am I supposed to bring about the second coming of Arkvoodle?
The scriptures say Arkvoodle will return when enough seekers believe in him again.
You mean like Tinkerbell?
Something like that. But Crypto, this is ideal! Humanity is desperate to reconnect the physical and spiritual. All that's needed is for you to spread the good pickup line of Arkvoodle. They're bound to follow you.
You want me to start a cult?
Basically.
Religion is the opiate of the masses. I like it. But how do I do it?
Well, humans tend to sublimate their individuality into tribal units bound by social and political commonality. Such groups are full of docile sheep, ripe for conversion to the way of the sacred crotch.
Hail, Arkvoodle! Time to get religious. Hallelujah.
Before you do, it would be wise to go and seek the blessing of Arkvoodle himself.
What? You mean one of those statues with a pigeon crap on it?
Precisely. Seek the blessing of Arkvoodle, and your cult will prosper.
If you say so, but I'm gonna feel like a putz.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. How about an autograph?
Brothers on the news?
Communist infiltrators!
Is it the pig? Oh.
The glory of Arkvoodle grows from the highest state of chaotic fecundity. When the ring turns orange and the population's nerves are frayed, then shall the ground be fit to sow, and the masses shall follow. Thus spake Arkvoodle. Bow, chicka, bow, down.
And that's...
Can't shoot him. Changes things. You don't shoot him.
Drop! You don't have a license for that! Down in front!
Arkvoodle is reborn to spread the good pickup line of erotic satiation. Go, son of Arkvoodle, take the sacred crotch to the masses.
Ha-ha! We've got those KGB agents now, Crypto!
Finally! My gun was getting lonely. Man, I hate those guys. And I didn't think it was possible for anyone to wear worse suits than Majestic. So what you got on those sneaky monkeys?
Bongwater's last transmission betrayed the location of the KGB base of operations. They're working from an abandoned prison island in the middle of the bay.
Gotcha. I'll blast that island back into the ocean with the rest of the slime.
Wait for it. That agent Orangeoff told Bongwater they were going to destroy the entire city somehow. You'd best scout the island first and find out what they have planned.
All right, I'm going in to get a piece of the rock.
My patience is at an end, Gospodin.
I'm shaking in my booties. You guys make Americans look clever.
Silence! The workers' revolution is inevitable.
Right. You don't really know much about capitalism, do you, Hyman?
I know corrupt corporations fatten themselves off the toil of the American worker, even as they pull the strings of the American government.
Exactly. You can't beat that kind of muscle.
Not even with nuclear time bombs hidden all over Base City?
I've had wet dreams that weren't this good.
Comrade, destroy these documents before he finds out where the bombs are hidden. For Sovietsky Soyuz!
Damn it, we need Bay City. Hey, Brewski, give me those docs.
With a human files so that they know the location of the nuclear bomb.
I am how you say, secret. Let us all freak out. I want to see premiere.
It is written in the Book of Divine Fabrications that the great god of the sacred crotch was not made and cannot be unmade. Arkvoodle is, always was, and always will be. And for once they got it right. Fire at my idol with your disintegrator ray. I'll show you. Nonetheless, I shall unlock the landing zone. Thanks for playing.
Making me disappear.
Major time to ground control. Die!
Hurry up, Crypto! Those nukes aren't going to wait forever! Just one nuke left! Don't slack off now! The nuclear clock is ticking, Crypto! Let's pick up the pace! Ah, that's the last of the nukes. Now, destroy the KGB base on the rock while I scan the contents of the dossier.